Hi, my name is Sam Biddle, and in this month's lesson I want to show you how to use RB Creative paints to create a tie-dye effect on acid. So first off, you want to use some white gel polish as a base. You're going to do 2 coats of the white gel polish and cure in between each coat. But you don't want to add top coat. What I need you to do is remove the sticky layer. So once you've cured that second layer of white gel polish, you want to remove the inhibition layer and then very gently buff off the shine. There will be a slight shine, and you could use a matte top coat to do this as well, but I would just buff off the shine if you don't have a matte. So here are the colors we're going to use. The first thing you want to do is have some water and add this directly onto your nail, and then grab some of your paint. Now you're going to let the water do all the work. Let me explain a little bit about our acrylic colors. The pigments or dyes are mixed in an acrylic polymer emulsion, and this is suspended in a liquid state, much like ours, quite thin, so you can use it with the nail art pen. The water molecules in the paint don't allow the acrylic polymer to bind. So when we apply acrylic to our design and the water then evaporates, the polymer molecules form a tight bond, and this produces that flexible, durable film that we're used to. So what we want to do is we want to encourage the water to move the paint to where it wants to be. We don't want to touch it too much. And then when that water evaporates, so guys, that means there's a lot of patience here, you then are left with this wonderful effect. This is a really quick look to produce, but you have to let the water do the work. All you're doing is you're applying paint, and make sure your paint is actually a thin viscosity. It's quite watered down. And if you're using our paints are highly pigmented, so you can water it down and still get that beautiful clarity and vibrancy in your color. But can you see how I'm literally just leaving the nails alone? So I'm doing the final nail now. I'm applying the water directly onto the gel polish and then just dropping in some wet paint. Adding a little bit more water if I need it to move, and you can see how it just moves so well. But I want the paint and the water to form a friendship, to create the different shades and to have the different hues. So that means that I've got some light and dark effects. And then I'm finally adding white here just to get a contrast and to get that paint to move even more. But I'm leaving it alone. The final thing I'm doing is just literally drying off my brush and moving the paint. So once it's completely dry, you now top coat. Now this is where it all comes to life. It will have looked harsh before, but my goodness, when you apply that top coat, this is going to soften right up and you're going to get that tie-dye effect. Another great thing you can do is use a matte top coat, and that will really give you a completely different look as well. I hope you've really enjoyed this design. I can't wait to see you post on our Facebook group your results, and I'd love to hear what your clients think of this look as well.